balancing yin and yang, a mixed condition. Likewise, giving an example, a flower garden. Right? If you are going to a garden, you walk around, you need to stroll. You don't want people to sit at one stool all the time, right? Going nowhere. So then you need to walk around, you need to enjoy the flowers, and this one must have yin and yang balancing. Indoor. No, this one I'm telling you is indoor. If you're going to yin and yang balancing, you need areas like what? Like associations. Right? Association. Like which clan association, which political party association. You need this balancing. Right? You need certain people to be very active. You need certain people to be the follower. There are public areas like association, sure. If public area you put too young, everyone will fight for your position. You put too young, no one want to be leader. So you need to have a very balanced environment. So certain areas you need to have this. So three aspects. When you are learning, you must know how to say, oh, this you need it to be very young. This you need it to be very young. Understand that? But when we come to our home, we so-called that this three condition requires us to have very healthy plants. Healthy plants. Okay? If you don't use healthy plants, the good effect will becomes inauspicious consequence. Okay? Like the leaf turn brownish, no one cares about it. It's not healthy means the plant is dying off, no one water it, no one do anything to it. That one it will actually really revise the good consequence. It turn around. You will gain the opposites. The name for it is the yin growing the yin. Not suppressed already. The yin growing the yin. Right? When you want to use plant, the best area at home and the first area that you need to consider is the drawing room, or you call it the living room. The best area because it's for the whole family. Your living room is for the whole family. Right? So that is the first place where you need to consider having plants at home. Okay? Having plants like this, there is rules to it. The plants, number one, should be big leaf, big, huge leaf, and leafy. Leafy means green enough. First rules. Example of the plants is dumb cane. D-U-M-B. Dumb cane. Can you please go back to your internet? Go type dumb cane, then you know the picture. This is dumb cane. So I already spent my time, so you also need to spend your time, go onto the internet and type down cane. Okay. Right? In Chinese is 1年期. 1年期 is the name is down cane. No. Every trees that I'm talking now is one choice.
This one old version already.
No. They just only use one name that is very attractive like Fa Chao Xi. But I'm telling you, all these are Fa Chao Xi. All these are Fa Chao Xi. After I'm going to minute details, what does it mean? What are plants, for what purposes, and all this everything there. Okay? So you can type English down cane. There you go. And remember to have only one stem of the plants. Don't have 2 or 3 stems growing together. You know, 2 or 3 stems, every say one pot with 2 or 3 stems on it. No, only one stem. Too many stems will consider these particular plants overly, so that they call it too much of the element, causing the 5 element to displace the element in the environment. Displace means not stable anymore. Displace the environment. So you lead to a lot of hiccups in your undertaking. Hiccups means a lot of problems, and occupants will not have that fighting spirit. If you have too many, too many. And in your living area, if it is less than 200 square feet, you can only have one potted plants in the area. One. Less than 200 square feet, only one potted plants. Cannot be too many. 200 to 400 square feet, you can have two potted plants. Okay? 200 square feet is 20 by 10. Majority of us only have one or two pots. Unless you have 400 square feet and above, then you can have three plants, three potted plants.
That is considered the dining area, isn't it?
By your living room, your living room,
Excluding the rooms.
excluding the room. I'm not talking the whole house, 5,000 square feet, then we can have so many. No. Go area by area. Okay? Right? So each pot should have only one stem. One stem is one plant only. Okay? And
If it's more than that, coming up maybe then transfer.
transfer transfer, because the plant, remember, being placed here must replace every 3 months with new plants, or else the nursery will go bankrupt. You keep one plant forever inside there, then you never change the plant. So in feng shui aspect, every 3 months you need to replace the new pot. So you see the bank, every few months, 1 or 2 months, they take all the potted plants away, they replace the new one. You see that? The whole plant in the pot, including the pot.
Yeah.
You remember that? Yeah, that's how it is. Remember, maximum 3 months you need to replace. Maximum 3 months.
What was the gardens?
Garden supply, we talked about internal now. We talk about internal. Let's talk about internal first. Okay? Internal also insufficient time, very less than 1 hour. Okay. Avoid having thorny plants like cactus. Please avoid having those in your internal, especially living area. That one is known to actually cause loss of wealth. Losing wealth, losing money, hurt your health, and cause bleeding incident. Thorny plants in your environment, internal environment, will lead to you losing money, hurting your health, and also causing you to have bleeding incident. Like fall down, accident, cut yourself, all this like that.
Unless it's required for hospital.
And that one different. Let's go back to basic, understand this first. Right? That one is already one step where you go and combine with your elements and all that more. We don't talk about that. Let's talk about the basic here. Understand? The basic fundamental. Another thing you need to remember also, try avoid having crawler. You know what's crawler?
Creepers.
Creepers, crawlers, all these in your internal. If you insist on having, best is to be placed lower than an adult human height. If you want to place any creepers internally, place it lower than an adult human height. Lower. By plants itself, should also trim it, keep it to a minimum, and only have the height lower than a normal human height, adult human height. When the creepers is getting too bushy, right, it's crawling all over, then it will cause a lot of so-called bickering, quarrel among family members at home. Right? You will have a lot of bickering, quarrel that will eventually lead to failure in life. So the Chinese call the creepers, you know there's a name for it for those who understand Chinese, 纠缠不清.